So, she lives.
Where am I?
And she speaks. You're in my house. Found you out in the snow a few days ago.
A few days?
Almost dead. You're half frozen and then feverish. Judging by those cuts, you've been dealing with more than just the bad weather.
I ran into some trouble on the other side of that tunnel.
By the looks of it, I'd say the trouble ran into you.
Where am I?
I told you. My house. You're still weak. Rest up and we'll talk more later.
No. I'll be okay.
Suit yourself. Then let's talk.
You said we're in your house. But how did I get here?
I was out hunting. Came across you in the snow. Buried. You'd been out there for hours, maybe even days. Nearly dead.
Well, thank you for finding me.
Name's Molly. And don't thank me. Thank the crow.
Crow?
Yeah, crow. Or maybe a raven. Damn bird wouldn't shut up. Led me straight to you. Almost like it was guiding me.
You carried me here?
Drag more like, but yeah. You were pretty far gone. Wasn't sure you'd make it, to be honest.
All I remember is the tunnel. And wolves. Being chased and then wandering. Forever. Like the world at no end.
Yeah. In the woods. In the dark. You can wander for days until you get so hopelessly lost. There's just no way to get back to where you were.
I was in a small town. Milton.
Other side of the mountains. Old town. Bad shape since the collapse. Haven't been there in ages. You must have wandered a ways for me to find you where I did. But you're not from there.
No. The old town. Milton. It's gone. I mean, people are gone. Most of them are. It was a fire and...
Whoa, it's okay. You're all right now. Don't get too worked up. You nearly died out there. That does funny things to people.
So, power's been out for a while.
Yep.
Think it'll come back?
Well, we're used to the power going on and off out here in Pleasant Valley, so we're usually prepared for it. Feels like we run this farm on generators for a better part of the year. Problem is, now the generators won't start. Or the cars, tractor. TV's dead, radio won't work. Basically, the only thing that works is the old landline and rotary phone.
How is that possible?
I guess because it's pre-electronics. The old party line from when this farm was originally put in, maybe 60, 70 years ago. I'm not exactly sure how or why it still works, but it does.
Well, that's great. Can you call for help? Find out what's going on out there?
There's nobody to call.
Nobody else lives around here?
Nobody who'd help if you asked for it.
Is this your kitchen?
By the time I got you here, there was no way I was carrying you upstairs.
So you set up a bed in here?
Power's out. This is the warmest room in the house. This cook stove is probably keeping us alive.
I was in a plane crash in the mountains. That's how I ended up in Milton. I got separated from a friend.
They were in the crash too?
Yes.
They make it out alive?
Well, there was a storm. Wolves. I got disoriented. We got separated. I couldn't see him.
Him. So you left him out there.
And then I ran into trouble. Wolves and worse. I'm sure he made it out fine.
Yeah? How are you so sure?
Nothing could break that stubborn skull.
But you're worried about it.
Yes. And there's something I need from the plane.
What is it?
Something important. I need to find him. I need to get it back. You haven't seen a man pass through here.
Nobody that sounds like your guy.
But you've seen a man.
Like I said, nobody that sounds like your guy. Freezer's empty. You're gonna need energy to heal, which means we need meat. I'll be heading out early to hunt.
Okay.
You should stay here. Rest up some more. You don't look too good.
Thank you. I will.
And it's not safe out there, so just stay in the house.
Right.
I mean it. Stay in the house. Ah, you're awake. Thought you were resting. Managed to bag a stag not far from the farm. This'll keep us fed for a bit.
I heard a kettle whistling.
I put it on for tea. So we can have tea and meat.
I must be starting to feel better because that actually sounds good.
It's amazing what hunger does to the mind. If you're feeling better, you can start answering some questions. Like, what the hell are you really doing out here?
It's a long story.
Well, power's been out for, I've lost track of how long. We got the cold, we got deadly blizzards, we got hungry wolves, we got some tea and meat. We aren't going anywhere. So to be honest, a bit of storytelling be a nice distraction right about now.
I'm a doctor. Dr. Astrid Greenwood.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Astrid. Like a head colds and babies doctor?
More like lab coats and test tubes. A researcher.
Oh, okay, so not the useful kind.
I need to get to a town up north. Perseverance Mills. You know where that is?
I don't get out much, but yeah, I've heard of it.
Okay. Well, there's some sick people there, and they need my help. And the thing I lost in the plane crash. The thing my friend might have. I need it if I'm gonna help those people.
The thing the stubborn guy you left in the plane crash might have?
Right.
So what you're saying is the thing you need is on the other side of that collapsed tunnel in the mountains, in the place where you ran into trouble.
That's right.
You know what? You coming here to Great Bear?
Yeah?
Not your best plan. So the people up north, in Perseverance Mills, why are they sick?
I'm not entirely sure. That's why I need to get there.
You must have some ideas, or why travel all this way?
I have some ideas. Yes.
But you aren't going to tell me what they are.
No. I'm not.
And the thing your friend in the plane crash has, the thing you need to help them? You aren't going to tell me what it is either, are you?
Right.
Well, you are a lady with a lot of secrets.
So, when you came in, I heard you locking a padlock. Same thing when you went out. Am I locked in here?
It's better for you to stay indoors.
Why?
Lots of wolves out there, and it's cold. You aren't strong enough to go out there yet. Trust me, it's for your own safety.
I appreciate everything you've done to help, but I'd like to leave. I have to find my friend and get on with my work.
When you're stronger.
So, I'm trapped in here.
Like I said, it's for your own good.
So, is your husband around?
Husband?
It seems like more than one adult lives here. I assumed, husband.
Assumptions can be dangerous. You're a doctor, you should know that.
I didn't mean to.
You should just mind your own business.
But you just got back.
I need space. Need to think.
I'm sorry.
Stay out of my shit.
Looks like I'm not the only one with secrets.
Well,
Place. Am I really trapped in here?
Norma Bates. Anyone? No, wait. Misery. Hit her with the pig! Hit her with the pig! Ah! We're trapped in misery. Help me! Don't move the ornaments, she said. Stay out of her shit. It could all be trouble. It could all be trouble. Right, so we have crackers and coffee that she won't let us eat. We have a cooking pot. Apparently I can take the cooking pot. Do I want the cooking pot? I mean, I have no idea what I want. Right, let's have a look at our character, shall we? Here we are. Astrid. Oh, Astrid, you're not looking good. A sprained ankle and pain. And your clothes are, you're not in a good way, Astrid dear. Aside from looking a little bit like the wishy-washy lady. What do we got? We ain't got nothing. We ain't got nothing. We got a tin can, a pot to piss in. That's it. We have not got anything else. Look, please, may I tell you more about Molly? Molly, eh? Right. And we don't know where we are. It won't let me select a map. You don't have maps. Right. Well, we got a fire. Fire's good. We got, I thought... What's that? Too hot to the fire? Or is this the pain? Stay out of my... Shit. Is there a head in the bag? Is that people? Alright, come on. Let's get into it. What do I need? I need cloth. I need stuff. Can't seem to select stuff. First aid. Ugh. It won't even let me select it. It won't let me select that. Can't select anything. So what am I to do here? It's got pictures of wolves. I can't leave because it's locked. Oh, it looks like a busted gun. Broken rifle. Why would you have a broken rifle? Can't see outside. Farmhouse. There's gonna be dead people upstairs. Molly's photo.
That looks like Molly from a while ago.
Oh yeah. Well, he looks like a familiar chap, doesn't he? And she doesn't look super happy. She's got lots of filing cabinets. Some scary old people. Plastic crate. Some more photos. Busted mirror. I guess we gotta head upstairs. We're gonna get caught. And she's gonna tie us to the bed. And she's gonna chop our foot off with an axe. Just to prove a point. I read the book. I didn't watch no movie with James Caan. I read the book. Yeah, I can't. There's no selections going on. Why is there blood? Oh, it's an orange fabric.
Torn from something.
Where is the phone? Is it downstairs? Oh, there it is.
Hello?
Thank God you answered.
Molly?
Yeah, it's me. Listen up, Doctor.
Okay.
They have me surrounded. They're smart sons of bitches.
Who has you surrounded? Are you in trouble?
Not who. What? It's those damn wolves. They've cornered me in the barn. Sounds like they're trying to find a way in.
But wolves don't usually bother people.
Don't bother people. Shit, lady, haven't you been paying attention? Never mind that.
Okay, what can I do?
I need you to bring me something from the house.
Okay, but you locked me in here, remember?
Flower vase. Key to the basement's under it. Look for the gun locker. Grab the rifle rounds. Take the old revolver for protection. Might not stop a wolf, but it'll slow one down. Follow the blizzard line from the house to the barn. Get here quick and we'll figure it out. Hurry!
Okay, I'm on my way.
Go straight to the gun locker. Stay out of everything else, got it?
Right, lady. Key under the vase. That'd be the big pink thing, right? Hello. Johnny's in the basement, mixing up the medicine. Key to the basement? Straight to the gun locker. Did I get cloth? I did not. Gun locker. Just got... That's my gloves. And my jacket, and my granola bar, and my water. So I'm gonna need that, lady. Lady! Right, I'm still, you know. Now, who the heck is this guy?
What?
There's a dead guy. Stay out of everything else?
Holy shit.
Where she's eating people. Right, come on. Surely there's gotta be. Yeah. Come on. Right. Right. I mean, right, that's the gun locker. And that's the dead guy. So she kind of knew that we were going to be coming past the dead guy.
Might as well bring this along. For the wolves. Worse. This'll come in handy.
And, you know, we're a doctor, so we should be able to tell what a dead guy looks like. When he's dead and all. Oh, now we can search things? Does this change things?
That'll be useful.
Books and stuff. So now that we're all hunky-dory, that be the way out. Oh, I never saw this.
I'll take it.
They scare wolves, normally. What about if I try and leave? Will it let me leave? Can I search things? Can I take things? I still can't. No, I can't. So it still won't let me do that. Okay. House stuff is still off limits. Okay, gotcha. Don't I need to? Yeah, okay. I think we're all good.
There are the lines to the barn.
I feel better with this thing. What's that?
It's so cold. I just want to lay down for a bit. I think I can use this.
I reckon I've been duped.
Hello?
That you?
Molly?
Yeah. Look, sorry I bailed on you, but I couldn't take a chance and wait. One of those big bastards broke into the barn. And as luck would have it, I'd left my bow in here last summer, completely forgot. Anyways, took care of that son of a bitch.
Molly, I was in your basement.
Right. So?
I found the body.
Shit.
Molly, who was it?
Just... It's none of your business. I told you to stay out of my shit.
Huh. An old flyer for a town meeting of some kind. Looks like the town's not too far from here. If Mackenzie did pass through, he might have ended up there.
Right. I guess that guess that leaves our involvement with crazy old Molly, 'cause she be a loon. Right. Okay. Let's get on with it then.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Yes, sir. It will. Right. I'm still cold, so I guess what I need to do is I need to light this fire barrel. And I have time to start a fire, so let's go. Right, I don't think I got anything else in here, and I don't have a sharp knife, so I can't even cook up the wolf. Is that a storm lantern? It's busted. Or otherwise unavailable. Shelf, I can't do anything with. I need a hatchet. Okay, well let's hang by the fire and get warm. Oh look, a hatchet!
Thank you.
Let's put another dog on the fire. There we go. Hey there, wolf! Can I chop you up? I can't chop you up. It's a crying shame. And I can't get up there. Also a crying shame. Alright, never mind. Never mind. I guess we're hanging by here for a while. Did we get a map? Yay, we got a map. So, Molly's house. Crazy old Molly. Molly's barn. A whole load of everything else. The Pleasant Valley outbuildings. And Thompson's Crossing. Right, well, you know, we're not really kitted to stay outside a lot. Obviously, we went from the house to the barn and got freezing cold. So we gotta get from the barn down the road to these outbuildings, and then we gotta get from the outbuildings down to Thompson's Crossing and find out what's going on and maybe get some better gear. If we get some better gear, maybe we can do a little bit more exploring of Pleasant Valley. But I guess we don't got nothing yet, so I'm just gonna hang here and warm up, and yeah, and we'll get out when we're a little bit warmer. Right. Well, we rested up for a bit, and we warmed up for a bit, and we're ready to go. Alright, that's the farmhouse. Crazy old Molly. This is the road. And the road to Thompson's Crossing is, I do believe, it's to our left. Molly
Road
killed
to the
her.
community hall.
Molly killed her
Let's
husband.
hope.
Oh man. Oh, these guys are pretty full on. Is that a bunny? Chasing me or the bunny? Wow, the wolves out here are pretty fundamental. And that's me out of flares already. Oh my.
Let go of me!
Wow. That's crazy. A new combat mechanic. Not one I'm used to. Bit weird. Are we traumatized? No. Who the heck is this
Prison
guy?
guard. Oh shit.
Stabbed. Alright, okay. Can I take
I
that?
could use this.
Thank you. Search the surrounding area? Why am I searching the surrounding area? I don't feel no need to be no hero. I gotta go find a dang prison guard over here. Hopefully guard, not prisoner.
Another body.
With an arrow? Right, okay. What's this? A coal bin.
This'll come in handy.
Some coal. Yeah, I get it. There's coal in the coal bin. For firewood. Okay.
Sure getting cold.
Yeah, it is. Alright, I hope these outbuildings aren't shut. Right. Got a stove in here. Any kind of heating apparatus. They got a bow. We got some cans. Got a car. Got an assortment of thing, but nowhere to make a fire. Nowhere to make a fire. Well, that is a bit of a nuisance. Oh, there we go. Fire barrel. Start a fire. We got everything we need. Oh, I mean,
Perfect.
heavens to Murgatroyd. I don't have any. I feel like I picked up some coal. Maybe. Fuel. There we go. Hours and hours of fun for everybody. What do we gotta eat? Sorry, we may not even be traumatized. Find someplace warm. That's just what I need. And a nice sugary drink. Possibly one of these crazy dried food products. There you go, that sucked the moisture out of me again. Right, where's my bedroll? There we go, put it right there. This has got 7 hours, so let's have like 3 hours worth of rest, get warmed up. See if we can stave off this hypothermia. Right, well we're out of the barn. We got ourselves fed and watered and warmed up, and we found some stuff, and it's still dark outside. It's supposed to be dawn. Dawn is supposed to be breaking. But it does seem quite dark out. So I'm not sure about how wise this is, what I'm proposing to do here. But we're going to head over, or at least make our way over towards Thompson's Crossing. I mean, I guess the issue we've currently got is that we seem to get cold really, really quickly. Because we don't really have a lot of very good gear. So there you go. Let's have a look around here and see if there's anything useful. What's that? Accelerant. That's probably it. Which way is Thompson's Crossing? There's a silo over there, look. Is that a silo? Broken down building. That's where we came from. Anyway, we're not going to be exploring that right now. The main thing for us is probably to steer clear of wolves and try and get moving.
It's got to be the community hall.
Right, well that was fun and we're now freezing. But there is a fire here, which is good. If we stand next to it, do we get warm? No, we don't. Let's just get inside and see what's going on. Well, it sounds like there's definitely people next door. What's this? Pleasant Valley collectible. A collectible with details in between the forest talkers. Poor now, some of these free speaker maniacs. So let's go and see what the story is in this room, shall we? Well now. Let's talk to the only guy currently standing up.
Oh, hello. Did you come from the crash site like the others? All the cots are taken, but you can sit by the fire and warm up a bit.
Crash site? How did you know about
The crash site. Don't you remember? Another one suffering from shock, maybe.
I crashed, but days ago, far from here.
No. You crashed yesterday. In the hills. A terrible crashing sound. I even heard it over the howling blizzard. Don't you remember?
Listen, I'm sorry. You must be mistaken. I crashed, but not here.
Oh, of course. Well, please stay and warm yourself by the fire until we can figure out where you belong.
So, these people are all survivors of a crash?
Well, most of them, yes. There were maybe half a dozen people in and around the town site when the blizzard first hit. Over the past day or so, the rest have slowly arrived. Most of them from the crash site.
What crashed?
A passenger airliner, best I can tell. Most of the people who arrived were too weak to talk about it. But judging by the thundering sound and the size of the fire on the hills, whatever crashed up there, it must have been something big. Are you sure you don't remember the crash?
What is this place?
This is the old community hall in Thompson's Crossing. We gathered people here when the weather started turning bad. 4 days ago? The houses became too cold, and it seemed better to bring everyone under one roof. Then yesterday, the crash survivors started showing up.
How long do you think this weather will last?
You're not from around here, are you? Whoever named this area Pleasant Valley had a pretty good sense of humor. We get some of the harshest weather on all of Great Bear.
But, it's worse than usual?
Yes. Another storm blew through about a few weeks ago. The worst I've seen. It blocked the roads in and out. I'm afraid we're stuck here until the road's clear.
Will someone come to check on the town? Clear the roads so you can get out?
I don't think so. Not anymore. We'll have to wait for nature to take its course.
But what will happen to all these people?
Honestly, I'm not sure. We're down to our last food. We can melt snow for water, but that will only get us so far. At this time of year, there's always another blizzard around the corner. Things might be different if the power hadn't gone out. The best thing we can do is try to keep these people warm and fed, and then we'll see what the Lord has in store. You seem disoriented, but you're in much better shape than the others. Maybe you can help us.
I'm a doctor. I can have a look at the survivors and see how to help them.
That sounds like a good place to start. Once you've had a chance to check on them, come back, and we can try to figure out what can be done for them.
Right, here we go. First of our things to get done. So I don't know what they got here. They got water and they got things, and I don't know if I can take any of this stuff. So let's see. What do I have to do? Let's see what the old quest book says. Check on the plane crash survivors. Not a survivor? Not a survivor. Are you a survivor? Hello? Nobody wants to talk to me. Oh, that's Winston.
Let me have a look, okay?
Hello, Winston. Winston just needs some time. Fine. What about you? You're not a survivor? What about you? Franklin?
I'm gonna check you over.
Concussion. Time and bed rest. Right, okay.
Easy. Just gonna see if I can help.
Bennett. Concussion. Time and bed rest. Eric's not looking good.
This might be serious.
56. Dehydration. So can I treat? My menu seems a bit broken over there, but I think it's treat. I can give him some
You'll feel
water.
better after you sleep.
I think that's okay. Who's over here? Dimitri.
Easy. Just gonna see if I can help.
Ooh, diabetic. Insulin. Don't got none of that.
Let me have a look, okay?
Hypothermia. Right, so, I mean, other than per Dimitri here, who's diabetic, says insulin, but, you know, could sugary sweets do the same thing? Anyway, everyone else feels cool. I think this guy will be fine now that he's had water. So it's just the insulin. So let's see what Father Thomas has to say.
I've had a look at the survivors. Most are in fairly good condition given the circumstances.
These were the lucky ones. You'll find the ones who were less fortunate in the basement. May God take mercy on their souls. They died from their injuries, or were found dead. We put them downstairs to keep the bodies cold. And also, well, there are wolves around, you see.
Yes, I've seen them. I think I can find most of what these survivors need, but there is a diabetic in the group. They're gonna need insulin, and soon. Do you know where I might find some?
That's bad news. No, I don't.
This survivor has type 1 diabetes. That means their body can't produce insulin. If they don't get it, they'll eventually go into shock and probably die.
Well, then we need to find some. And soon, before the blizzard becomes too powerful to even risk going outside. I need to remain with the survivors, minister to them. But you can go and look for the medicine they need.
I will. Any suggestions you have would be very useful.
Most of the surrounding houses will be empty, but you may find some of the minor supplies you need to treat the survivors. The diabetic came in from the plane crash. A day, maybe 2 days ago. So, Your best chance to find their insulin will probably be to find their luggage at the crash site.
Well, how will I know which luggage is theirs?
You'll have to search everything you find and hope for the best.
Okay. You keep an eye on
Okay.
everyone, and I'll be back as soon as
I'm
I
a
can.
giraffe, aren't you?
Thank you for your help. One more thing.
Yes?
Many of these survivors are in bad shape. From the crash, it's true. But I've seen this sort of thing before. People need hope to survive. And if they can't have hope, they need some closure. People here, many of them weren't traveling alone. They're broken-hearted, worried sick about their loved ones, feeling guilty. Why did they survive when others didn't? You can help them find some closure. But chances are searching the crash site won't be a pleasant experience.
I've seen death before.
Yes, you're a doctor, so you understand the fragility of human life. The fragility of the human spirit is more my domain. For the ones who've lost loved ones, if you can bring them some closure, that will help to start their healing process.
Yes, it's well known that the mind and body are inextricably linked.
If you encounter any artifacts, any information that would help to identify those who did not survive the crash, that information might be a salve to these poor broken souls. Then perhaps they'll have a chance to face tomorrow.
I'll do what I can to find IDs, documents, anything that can help identify the people who didn't make it.
In turn, take this, my child.
Oh, I'm not religious. Please, keep it.
It's not for you. Please, humor me.
I don't understand.
At least until I can minister to those souls myself. Having you carry this rosary while you investigate the crash site, it would bring an old priest some comfort. It will be the closest thing to my being able to pray for them.
I mean, no disrespect, Father, but do you really believe this will help?
Perhaps in the end, faith is all we have.
Right, blimey, you want me to go all the way out to there? Oh, okay, daytime has arrived. Another bedroll. Who's ringing at this time of the day or night? Oh, won't let me get water. Hey, a sewing kit. About time. Local legends. Ooh, extra socks. There's a Sasquatch cave. Bum bum bum. Oh, right, I better answer the phone. Oh, there it is.
So, you're still alive.
So far, yeah. But
Well,
there are
thanks to
people
you.
in town who won't be if I don't get going.
You heading up to the plane crash?
How'd you know that?
You risked your life to come here to help some sick people. You came to help me when I was stuck in the barn. You're a doctor. You're not going to leave a bunch of crash survivors to die in the cold.
I would like to help the crash victims, yes.
I wouldn't get your hopes up. A few days in this weather and with the wolves prowling? Doubt you'll find anyone alive out there.
Let's hope you're wrong.
Yeah, well, I left you a little present.
Look, I'm not sure.
Relax. You have to trust someone, right?
Would you trust someone with a dead body in their basement?
Fair point. But if you want to live, check out the trunk of that blue sedan over by the swing set.
Well, okay. Thanks, I guess.
Watch out for those wolves.
Norma Bates again. Right. Let us, before we do anything, check on the condition of our gear. What can we repair, and what do we need to repair the most? Right, well, it doesn't look good. We got a few things to do. We gotta go find this airliner. We've also got, what have we got here? Find the collectibles of the forest talkers. We gotta go search for Sasquatch. And we gotta find out what crazy old Molly has left us, huh? Well, there we go. New episode, new bits and pieces, and an entirely new character to figure out who looks a little bit harder to navigate than Mackenzie. So yeah, I guess we'll be taking it from here with Astrid, and I think before we embark on our little journey outside, we'll call it a day there. Hope you're enjoying it. Please drop a like. Please subscribe. Please feel free to drop me any comments, and I'll see you all again real soon. Ta-ta for now.
PlayStation